Hey everybody, it's me just making another video. Just got home from work and what a tiring day that was, and really hopefully you don't have to go through that tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to deal with that again. But anyhow, just thought I'd give you a new video today. This time it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be talking about wrestling. Since Street Fighter's been you've been hearing a lot about Street Fighter, and Street Fighter or Capcom has had a big week with the release of Street Fighter 4, which came out 2 weeks ago or maybe a week ago, something like that. And then the Street Fighter movie, the Chun-Li movie that came out this came out last Friday. I thought I'd give you my top 10, my favorite Street Fighter video games of all time, or my top 10, but the title's gonna say my favorite Street Fighter games, and just explaining why they're my favorite. So let's get started because I don't want to spend too much time. I mean, just I don't want to just keep talking about it. So let's get to it. Number 10, I got Street Fighter EX2. This was probably one of the best Street Fighter games I've ever played, or I remember playing it. But yeah, this was a good Street Fighter game. The music in this game was good. The fighting engine in this game was good. They upped the ante with the difficulty. I mean, the characters in this game were just ridiculously hard. Like, there was that one guy with the, I forgot what his name is, and then you had M Bison, who was harder than before, and then you had Kira, who was, or whoever that is, who was probably one of the cheapest characters in the game. And then of course you had the bonus stages, and then the announcer, who improved over the regular Street Fighter games, but still you can't beat regular Street Fighter announcer. But yeah, Street Fighter EX2 was probably one of the best Street Fighter games I ever played, and that's why I got it on this list. Number 9, I got Street Fighter Alpha 1. Probably one of the best, well, it's not one of the best Street Fighter Alpha games. The best one is Street Fighter Alpha 3, but still, this was a good game for what it was. The story was pretty good. You had characters that were pretty recognizable from other Capcom games, like with Guy, who was from Final Fight. Then you had Saddam, who was from Final Fight, and then you had many other characters who were in the either had something to do with Final Fight, or they had something to do with the first Street Fighter game, and this was just a fun game to play. And then the fighting engine in this game was pretty good. You can customize your own fighting engine in this game, and then the music was good. The stages were pretty good, but my only gripe about this is that some of the characters actually shared stages. Like Birdie shared a stage with Rose, and then I believe Guy shared a stage with Ryu, and then I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and Ken and Charlie kind of shared the same stages, but still they kind of improved over that in Street Fighter Alpha 2. But overall, this was still a good game for what it was. The next game I got on here is Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This was an addictive game, a vast improvement over the Street Fighter 2 game. You get to pick the same characters and fight against the same characters. You get to finally pick the bosses. You get to pick M Bison, Sagat, Vega, Belrock, and they had bonus stages, of course. And then overall, this was just a good game and a vast improvement over Street Fighter 2, and that's why I like this game, and I got it on here. The next game on here is number 7, which is Street Fighter EX 1. Very fun game, good fighting engine. This game has probably one of the best music. This Street Fighter game has probably one of the best soundtracks of any Street Fighter game that I've ever played. The fighters, they got a variety of fighters that you can choose from with different styles. The combo system is pretty good in here. The special attacks are pretty good. And overall, this is just my favorite Street Fighter game. I love this game, and that's why I got it on here. Number 6, I got Street Fighter 3 New Generation. Now, most people had main gripes about this game. They said that they didn't add enough character to this game, and then they only had a few stages. But overall, this game was good for what it was. They did kind of lack some stuff, but they would improve on it. Which in Street Fighter 3, Double Impact, and then Third Strike. But overall, this was just a fun game. My only main gripe, though, again, was what I just said, and in the fact that some of the characters in this game share the same stage. But if you get over that, the music in this game is good. The fighting style in this game is good. Of course, you got Gil, probably one of the cheapest bosses in a Street Fighter game. And the story is pretty good. So overall, this was just a good game for what it was. Number 5, I got Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This was a vast improvement over Super Street Fighter, which was a good game in itself, but they improved on it by adding the specials and stuff in this game, and then with the addition of Akuma, who is a secret character, and the only way that you can get to fight him is if you get perfects just through the whole game. Then you'll get to Bison, and then Akuma destroys him and you fight him, and he's pretty cheap. But overall, this was still a good game and a vast improvement over Super Street Fighter, and I recommend, if you haven't played this, play this game. Good game. Number 4, I got Street Fighter 2. Good game, fun. Not much to say that can't be said, which was about Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This was a vast improvement over the first Street Fighter game, and you had the bonus stages, and overall this was just a good game. Number 3, I got Street Fighter 3 Double Impact. Fun game, a vast improvement over Street Fighter 3. New generation. You had a different combo system than in New Generation. You had new characters added into this game, which was Urien, I believe his name is, and then Hugo, and then I think Shin Akuma or whoever. And overall, this was just a fun game, and the music in this game, I can't stress enough, the music in this game is good. Some of the soundtracks are remixes from New Generation, but I don't mind. This was just still a good game for what it was. At number 2, I got Street Fighter 4. Love this game. Probably one of the, it's not better than Third Strike, but it's still good for what it was. This is a fun game. There's a lot of people playing this game online, and of course you already know that some people are spamming people online on that game. But overall, the graphics are good, the music is good, the stages are pretty good. The new moves they added into this game is just awesome, and it's just overall just a fun, addictive game, and probably one of the main reasons why I got this as number 2 and why I bought this game, because I knew that Capcom would put a lot of effort into this game, and they did with Street Fighter 4. Then finally, at number 1, I got Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Probably one of the best Street Fighter games that I've ever played. It's got a parry system. They added new characters in this game with 12, and then I believe Q, and then a couple other people in this game. Well, Remy, and then they brought Chun-Li back, and then they brought Akuma. And the music, can't stress enough, the music was good, the stages were good. Of course, you got Gil, who is again one of the cheapest bosses. And then just overall, this is one of the best Street Fighter games with a good parry system and the choosing of the fighting styles, and then the special. And overall, this was just a good game, and the main reason why I got it at number 1 and why I love this game. Anyhow, that's giving you my favorite Street Fighter games, or my top 10 Street Fighter games. Hope you like my video. You can rate, you can comment, you can give me a video response if you like. And for some of you who have subscribed, look out for more new good videos. Look out for a WrestleMania series. Look out for WrestleMania series number 6, and then a number 7, which will be tomorrow, and then of course Friday, well tomorrow, and then of course Thursday. Look out for more new good videos. For some of you who are watching right now and haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe, because I got a lot of good things on the way. And then anyhow, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed watching my favorite Street Fighter games. Until then, hope to see you tomorrow, and I'm out. Peace.